Okay. Periscope wasn't cooperating, so I came to YouTube. So now, well, my phone was getting really, really hot. So, now I don't know how to share this. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm not gonna do any more. I got this ice pack for my phone because it was getting hot. But anyways, so let's chat. Um, and I don't care. I'm talking to myself. I really don't care. Um, this Momo challenge is really driving me crazy. Um, like I said on Periscope. Um, I think we should just leave the little kids alone and the elderly people alone. I just don't understand this whole thing. I think it's really sickening. It makes my stomach just turn and do somersaults. But especially when I have like five little kids crying on me at the Y and like just scared and terrified. And then they finally get over being scared and I finally talk them, that it's fake and whatever. And then that Momo is fake. And then they come up to me later crying because they don't want anybody else to get hurt or to listen to Momo. So, yeah, I just think it's absolutely absurd, okay? But yeah, so it was kind of hard to not cry with these little girls today because they're just so sweet and innocent and they're being exposed to this crap that I cannot even stand. Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Um so yeah, I take care of little kids and I take care of the elderly. So let's just be nice to them both, okay? So yeah, it was a really hard day not to start crying with my little children that are upset and terrified. I miss you too, Alan. How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Well, that's no cool. That's like not cool. I was like gonna put like two words together, but it didn't go that way. I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. That's terrible. I'm trying to drink this coffee black, but I'm having a real hard time choking it down. A real hard time choking it down. It doesn't taste good. I don't think. I think it needs a lot more sugar or something. Something good. Um yeah. So the Momo challenge. I think it needs to go away and I don't understand it. But enough about that. Um well, don't do that. But I been there like I went through stuff like that when I was in high school. So like it's not fun. It's definitely real. Like, yeah. How have I been? Well, I feel bad now at talking about upbeat stuff, but sometimes that helps people that are going through a hard time, a rough patch, so to speak. Um, I am actually really good. I'm just really annoyed with the world and how cruel people are. This new Momo challenge. I don't know if you heard about it, but don't listen to Momo. Don't do anything that Momo tells you because Momo is about to be no mo. um, so besides today being a little hard for me not to start crying with my little kids, but we made it through. It's okay. I talked to parents. It's okay. So they are well aware of this stuff. And I think it was on the news too. Like it's all over, like not just in the US, it's in the UK, it's everywhere. It's absolutely ridiculous. Other than that, I am really good. I am going to Vegas, Las Vegas in May for 5 days. So I'm super excited about that. And Pitbull is going to be in Vegas while I'm there. The rapper slash, I don't even know, what kind of music is that? Rap slash hip hop. I don't even know. Okay. But anyways, he is going to be in Vegas. So I'm hoping to see some, fancy cars like a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Bugatti, or a famous person or something cool. And hopefully I can get a picture of it. That'd be so cool. But I'm going to the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, and we're going to see 2 shows, and one of them is the Blue Man Group, so I'm super excited about that. I will. I'm going to have a blast. I cannot wait. This vacation is well overdue. And then, let's see. I applied for financial aid to go back to college. I just took this semester off because I got my second job that I really, really wanted. So I took this semester off. But I applied for financial aid so I can return. If not, I'm hoping over the summer so I can get a couple classes out of the way, but it doesn't look like they're offering the classes that I need to take over the summer. Like I need to redo chemistry, but apparently that's not an option for summer. So that kind of stinks. But it does look like I could get math out the way and sociology. I don't know. That's like a really short time period to do sociology, but it has to get done. So if it doesn't work out for the summer, I'll definitely be going back to school in the fall full time. The summer it would just be like a couple classes. And then I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just super excited for Vegas. Oh, and I don't know about everybody else. Well, I mean, everybody's future looks bright. It's just what you make of it. It's easier said than done, especially when you're going through what you're going through right now. But it will get better. Just keep your head up. Just keep swimming, like on Finding Nemo, Dory. Just keep swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. Okay, well, just keep swimming. So yeah, so I really want to go back to school. I cannot wait to go back to school. So the summer semester would begin May 20th, and that would be, I would just be like, just a couple days back from Vegas, May 20th. So I'd be returning from Vegas like Friday. It would technically be Saturday at 12:05. I would be back um in this area where I'm from. um so that's like a lot because I don't think financial aid will cover very much of my classes for summer. But anyways, so I'm gonna do that, and then um okay, so I've heard like different things from different people, and it's really not any of my business. I'm just a nosy person, plain and simple nosy. Um, but my I got a really good tax refund. I know. I tried curling my hair and it did not work. Okay. So it all like fell out. I don't know. Like I only have like one good curl like right there. Like that's it. Other than that, everything else is flat. It's ridiculous. Anyways, my tax refund was really nice, but I think that's only because I was a student. So I qualified for extra help, whatever. So, and then I made way more money this last year than I did the year before. So I made a lot of money 2018. I don't think I've ever made that much money in 1 year. Like normally like I make like nothing. Normally I'm poor. But anyways, so for me, I made good money. It's still considered poor, but to other people, but I'm thankful and grateful for it. So I have a really nice tax refund coming, and I I'm paying like for Vegas it's gonna be like $900. So my boyfriend put it on his credit card, like to book the flight and the hotel. So that's already like paid for, but I need to pay him back like before we go, obviously. So I need to give him $900. But I have a plan. So I think between getting paid from 2 jobs and my tax refund, I think I can pull this off. So I want to treat myself, okay, for working and doing such a great job. And well, just because if you don't treat yourself, then you get mad because you don't really have any money to like do anything, like get anything fun. So um yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I don't know if my boyfriend will see it the same way. But um so I'm still a little kid at heart. So I have an Xbox One, an Xbox 360, a Nintendo 3DS. And I play Pokemon on my Nintendo 3DS, and I don't care who knows it. Everybody at the Y that I work with even plays Pokemon. Okay? So now Nintendo has had out the Nintendo Switch for 2 years now. And I want one because now they're only doing Pokemon games for the Nintendo Switch. They're not going to be doing any new Pokemon games for the Nintendo 3DS. As of right now, that's their whole thing, okay? So this new Pokemon game that's coming out, the Pokemon Sword and Shield or Shield and Sword, whatever it is, I have to have the Nintendo Switch in order to play it. So I think I will be able to get the Nintendo Switch and pay for my Vegas trip before we actually go to Vegas, because I would like to have the Nintendo Switch to go to Vegas, because it looks like our flight to go to Vegas is only going to be like a 2-hour flight, not a big deal. But then coming back home, From Vegas? Really? Oh, I'm a Pokemon fiend. Like I'm ridiculous. When it comes to certain video games, like I wish I could afford the Nintendo Switch and the PS Vita because I miss playing Little Big Planet. Like I loved that game. When I had my PlayStation Portable, PSP, that's what I had. I played that all the time. Little Big Planet. But I can't afford both. So I'm going with the Nintendo Switch because I cannot go without my Pokemon. Like Pokemon is life. But um yeah. So, I'm hoping. I have a plan, but my plan kind of already like fell through the cracks when I seen my pay stubs for my paychecks tomorrow. So, that's a setback. That's a setback. Sorry, my boyfriend was texting me. Um so Pokemon is really addicting. So if you've never played, you need to play. Um But see, my boyfriend is like, well, my boyfriend used to be like a hardcore gamer, but now that he works, his gaming is limited. But his daughter is a hardcore gamer. Like I'm not hardcore gamer. Sorry. Like my attention span is of a moth. So, my hardcore gaming is Pokemon and Slime Ranchers. But and Slime Rancher is on Xbox. Well, that's like the best medicine for what you're going through right now. Like to have your mind go elsewhere rather than that dark place. I mean, you're already in the dark place. It'll help get you out. Depends on what you're playing. Don't play anything like outrageous, but if you play Pokemon or Minecraft or something like happy. Well, I am a advocate for gaming. I think it's like obviously you have to be careful what games you let your kid play, but I mean, it's a game and it's not real life. So as long as they know the difference between what you do in real life and how you act and whatever, and then they can separate that, then it's fine. But obviously, you still have to make sure you talk to your kids about it. But I am an strong advocate for gaming because my stepdaughter is a teenager and it's working to keep her home and for the most part out of trouble. So I just like to know that I know where she's at. So I don't know. I've been an advocate for it. So, um, I'm hoping that just because I didn't get, well, a bigger paycheck like I was expecting from my one job, um, that it'll still work out my plan to pay my part for Vegas and to get the Nintendo Switch. But that sucks if I get the Nintendo Switch because I also need a new phone. Because not being able to go on Periscope and Scope kind of sucks too. And there's all these great. For what game? Little Big Planet or something? Another one? I don't have a PS4. I only have an Xbox. Because there's not very many games that I would play that are on the PS4. Everything that I want. Yeah, I have the Xbox One S. I don't even know what the difference is. Xbox One, Xbox One S, who cares? But that's what I have. Anyways, so yeah, all these new phones are coming out, so it's kind of a toss up. And I just seen the Samsung Fold phone. Oh my gosh, that thing is humongo when you unfold it. It's like 7.3-inch screen. Heaven, hello. No, I really want a Samsung phone though. The Samsung S9 or something. Ooh, that sounds like my kind of game. Alan, you know me. It's like you know me or something. Sounds like a good game. Yeah. So I don't care who knows it. I'm a game like I like my video games. Call me immature, call me whatever you want. I don't really care. Um, yeah. I don't know. I'm just super excited. That's all I know. I don't know if I can finish this black coffee though. I might have to like add some crap to it or something. Oh, the Samsung Fold comes out in April. And then there's this other one that's a foldable phone, but I don't know. There's another phone with a really big screen because I have a 6-inch screen right now, but I don't want to go backwards and get a smaller screen. Doesn't that kind of sound like make me sound like a brat? Maybe I am a brat, but I work hard, so I'm able to do these things for myself. So we'll see what happens. So I don't know um if you've ever tried to like do book a vacation, like the flight and the hotel, because honestly, before we booked our Vegas trip, like the hotel and the flight, like I tried reading and looking at this stuff and like doing my own research, like my boyfriend was doing, and like figuring out like the cheapest way or like the best way to do it, you know? I guess you really can say like the cheapest way because a flight is like not cheap, especially like depends on what day you want to go to Vegas and stay. Like if you go on a weekend, it is expensive to go to Vegas and fly there. It's expensive. So, um, yeah, so I was trying to do my own research, but reading the stuff like was making my head hurt. Like I don't know how he did it. Like and then he printed off the confirmation stuff for the flight and the hotel. And when we were getting ready, like we both leave for work at the same time. Aw, how cute. Um, we were getting ready to leave for work, and he's like, I printed this off. This is like the confirmation stuff. Like, and you can look at it, whatever. I was like, well, I'll have to look at it when I get home from work. And he's like, obviously. And so I was like, okay, I'll look at it when I get home. So I was reading it earlier, and it looks like there's only one error that he made, and he's gonna call the airline and fix it. But we're pretty sure that Southwest will be really cool about it, and they'll just fix it. Like it was supposed to be booked for like a morning flight, not a nighttime flight, because we want to get to Vegas in the morning. Like we want to, because it'd only be like a 2 hour flight, like I said, to get there. So we can be there, like if we're able to get there like at 10 a.m. and then be there for check-in and like start like our vacation, Monday morning, like start right away, like walking the strip and stuff, like the Las Vegas strip, like that'd be so cool. Like how exciting. But anyways, so that's the only error. So he's gonna call and fix that. But like before before he even booked it, I can't even imagine. Like he got like I don't even know how he got the deal that he got, but he ended up finding, I think it was through Southwest Airlines that he found this like promo code and he got like $50 off. So it wasn't like what we originally thought it was going to cost us. But since I'm paying for the flight and I'm going to pay him back. So for the flight and the hotel stay, that's $900. And then he's going to pay for the shows and the 2 shows and Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. And then he'll pay for like all of the food. So we need his credit card. So that's why I need to pay him back before we go to Vegas so that we can have his credit card. But, it's going to be super expensive. So really, we're both going to be paying at least $900, if not more. Like I'll be paying him back $900 for the flight and the hotel stay. And then he'll be, I'm sure, with the shows and the 2 tours we want to do, that's easily, and food, you add all that up, like by the end of our trip, like that's gonna be up there. But yeah, Alan, I can't even imagine, because it was like we originally thought it was gonna cost us just for like the flight and the hotel stay alone, not including the shows and the extra stuff. Like it was gonna be like $1,200. So how he got it way down to what he got it to, I will never know. But anyways, so like even before we booked the trip and before like I was even looking at like the confirmation stuff and trying to read that, like I could not make sense of it. So like I texted him tonight and told him that I was looking at it and I was like, I don't like, I'm so glad you know how to do this stuff because I never understood it. Like I feel like a big dummy, but I never understood any of this gobbledygook and I would never be able to do it. And he kind of laughed, but it's true. It makes my head hurt. Like even looking or trying to read that paper of our confirmation and the terms and the rules or whatever you're supposed to do, like it makes my head hurt. So, yeah, so it'll be interesting. I'm not a very good flyer. So the 2 hour flight there won't be so bad, but I'm just really nervous about coming back home because it's going to be like a 5 hour flight. Like, that's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I think I need like a tranquilizer or something. But I was really nervous because we really thought that we weren't going to be able to sit together. Like, if it wasn't for going through Southwest Airlines, like, you don't even get to sit together on other planes unless you're going to pay like $300 or I just spit, I'm sorry. $300 or $400 to sit together. Like it's ridiculous. So we have to get to the airport like super early. Like way before our flight so that we get like good seats. Cuz this girl is scared. Yeah. I'm scared to fly. I'm a terrible flyer. I remember going on the Disney cruise with my boyfriend and my stepdaughter and his mom. And we hit turbulence. We had to go through a cloud or something. Yeah, we had to go through a cloud. And we dropped like 10,000 feet. It was just like an elevator just dropped. It was terrible. It was awful. But I thought we were going to die. But we didn't. Thank God. But I just get so nervous about that. I don't know why. I don't like it. So, yeah. So I work at the nursing home this weekend, and I'm dreading it. I love my job at the Y. I just don't love my job at the nursing home. I think my coworkers have a lot to do with it though too. And then my older sister is really hard on me, so that bothers me. But other than that, my life is really good right now. I had to take off my phone case because it was getting so hot, my phone. $900 UK pounds. Is that a lot of money in UK or not? Because I know that it's going to like make me broke, the Vegas trip. I'm gonna be broke. My boyfriend is really good with his money, so he won't be broke when he gets back. He'll have it all figured out and whatever. But I really wish I was better about saving money, like setting money aside. But I'm not. I slept really good last night, but um I didn't sleep long enough. I'm one of those people. That's $1. 193.40. That's $1 in US. $1 here is worth $193 there. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, 1,190 for two adults from Manchester to Las Vegas. That's how much it would be. That's a lot of money. Holy crap. Now you're gonna make me get up and look at that dang paper again. But I don't think it gives us like, because that's $900 is for the flight and the hotel stay. So $1,194 for just for the flight is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But that's why we're flying Southwest though, is because they don't charge you for everything, like all of your bags. Hi, Ron. Happy Thursday. Yes, this is my phone case. My phone was getting way too hot. Um, yeah, I know, but I don't know. I don't understand. Like, you're the only person I shared it to because I don't know how to work any of this YouTube stuff. And Periscope was not cooperating earlier. Like, it just kept. Thank you. Well, I spent an hour and a half doing my hair and curling it before work. And this is like the one good curl. Everything else is flat. It's a joke. But thank you though. Um so that's a little frustrating for a woman. I was a little peeved, I'm not going to lie. But um Alan was just telling me how much it was going to be for him to fly to Vegas. Well, that's because I bunched it all up onto one side, and looks can be deceiving, Ron. Just remember that. Just remember that. Um, so yeah, so Alan just told me how much it would be for him to fly to Vegas. And I was just about to say that, like, thank God, like, I'm so grateful for Southwest because Southwest doesn't charge you for every bag. Like, they don't make you pay for your carry on. Like, you can have your carry on, and one personal item is free. Like, you don't have to pay for all of your bags. I don't know how to do that. I'm literally completely dumb when it comes to YouTube. I don't know how to do any of that. Like, to make nobody's a moderator when I'm on YouTube live. Like, I don't have any moderators. I don't know how to do that. So, somebody laughed. Somebody will have to tell me how to do all this stuff. Like, somebody needs to make a book, YouTube for Dummies. I bet that would sell like hotcakes. I'm not even kidding. That would probably sell like hotcakes. But yeah. So thank God for Southwest. That's all I got to say, guys. That's the other thing I don't like. I wish I could see who's in here. But I can't. Yeah, see? Like, they could have made this more, like, they could have made this easier to figure out. It shouldn't be rocket science. Hi, Randy. Wow, I feel special. I don't think that's how it works on Android. All it says is report, remove, put user in timeout, or hide user on this channel. Well, thanks for stopping in, Randy. I feel like I have an Android. I feel like I need to put this one down in the books. Like, because you're kind of a big deal, Randy. You're a little bit more famous than I am on these platforms. I mean, for good reason. Your scopes and your YouTubes are far more interesting than mine. But still. Yeah, I'm on Android. So I don't know. When I click on people's names, all it says is timeout. So where do I go to do that? I don't know. What am I doing now? I'm just sitting on here talking. I don't even care if I'm in here by myself. I just talk. I'm home by myself in the evenings. So I come on here to just talk. I'm super excited about my Vegas trip. I'm in Illinois, unfortunately. Maybe I'm a computer. Yeah, I should try that. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Who knows? One day I'll figure it out. One day. We'll get there. We'll get there. That's why I like Periscope. But then again, yeah. But then again, I don't like all the trolls, so. Hello. Yeah, I'm headed to Vegas in May. My first time. Oh, that's right. That's who that is, John, with just the emojis. I never can remember. Yep, I am super excited for my Vegas trip in May. My first time. Yeah. Well, Periscope doesn't cooperate for me. I need a new phone. But nice to meet you, John. I mean, I see you in Ron's broadcast or watching Ron's broadcast, but you've never been to Vegas? I know. This is my first time. So, we'll see what the hype is all about. I'm just kidding. All right. Have a good night, Alan. Things will get better. Stay positive. So yeah, I'm gonna see what the hype is all about. I'm really excited, actually. But it's pricey. So no, I'm not okay, I know how to play Hold'em, Texas Hold'em, but I'm better at blackjack. I'm better at blackjack. But I'm no pro. I want to become a really good chess player. Leave credit cards and ATM card at home on first Vegas trip. Yeah, I see that's where I'm lucky because my other half will be paying for everything in Vegas, so I will be able to do that, but he won't. So, but he's really good with money, unlike me. Let's go together and count Gar. My boyfriend is actually going to press his luck with playing blackjack or Texas Hold'em in Vegas, but I don't know. Just kidding. Counting cards is not my thing. I never used to be a big card player, but now that I work with little kids, or a chess play like board game person, but now that I'm working with little kids, that's like what we do in their free time is play chess or card games. So now it's kind of growing on me. So now I have an interest in it, but chess is really hard. Best of luck. How much do you plan to lose? Well, we don't have a budget yet. We're going to make one for like a certain amount for each of us to have to gamble, and once it's gone, it's gone. So, I don't know. Going to Vegas already is like not cheap. Like, yeah, definitely. That's what my mom says. Well, that's what everybody says. My boyfriend's already been to Vegas once, but he hated it the first time. So I'm actually surprised I have the chance. Like, he wanted to go again because his first experience was for one of his cousins' wedding or something. I don't even know. That's when we like first got together, and I had to house sit because they had a dog and a cat or a couple cats. So I was house sitting for them, but he just hated the whole thing. But thank God he wants to go again because that's definitely one of the things on my bucket list. So I'm super excited. But we're gonna do all of the budget thing, but it's already like gonna be so pricey for like everything we want to do. I just want to go and walk the Las Vegas Strip. Like, that's like, I mean, it's already going to cost us just a lot of money just to fly there and the hotel. That's $900. And I'm paying him back for that. But I'm excited just to walk the Las Vegas Strip at night. Like, that's what I'm like, all the lights and like it just, I can't even like fathom it. Like, and they have all this fancy stuff outside, the escalators, and I don't know. It just seems so fantasy to me yet. I don't know. It's so crazy. But yeah, it's already going to be so expensive. So I can't imagine we're going to have a bunch of money to be able to like gamble away. And I'm not a big gambler. It's not going to keep my attention for very long. I did like 5 minutes of gambling when I went to the Caribbean. I think that's where we went. Yeah, the Caribbean or the Bahamas. I don't even know. When we went on the Disney cruise, we were somewhere. It was really like really cool place. This casino, it's older and it was absolutely gorgeous, but I like lost $10 and I was already over it. So the only thing is that's where you get your free drinks is if you're in the casino. So yeah. But it'll be worth it. So, well, it was like one of the, because you do like I think we did like 3 stops when we were on the Disney cruise. So they call them ports. And you have so much time at that port before you leave. Like the cruise ship leaves again. So I know we were somewhere and we were only going to be there for a certain amount of time before we had to get on the cruise ship again. And yeah, there's a lot to do on the Disney cruise, I mean, there's plenty to do for adults and kids or like as a family. Yeah. But it wasn't like on the cruise ship itself. It was when we were stopped somewhere on the Caribbean, or I don't think it was the Bahamas. I think it was a Caribbean Disney cruise. And we went somewhere. It was on land. Wasn't on the boat. But there's plenty to do on the boat, the cruise ship itself, for everybody. So I did my share of drinking. All of the adults did their share of drinking. And then we did a lot of swimming. We did, yeah, it was really cool. Like, and then they had like movies outside on this big projector screen and you can just chill in the pool and watch it. Like, plenty to do. Or like there's interactive pictures on the wall and you can do these mysteries. I mean, it was a blast. It was a blast. Talking about rocking the boat, when we were on the Disney cruise, we had to like circle in an area because there was like hurricane or after effects of a hurricane or whatever, so it was dangerous to go. And the Carnival cruise ship didn't stick around and go around in circles. Yuck, Randy, are you serious? Are you being serious? That would totally freak me out. Yeah, so it was like really bad weather, like in the Philippines. Ugh. All the diseases and everything, the nastiness. Yeah, all the nastiness that rats carry. No thanks. I am so sorry, Randy. But yeah, so it was like that. I don't know if it was like hurricane weather or if it was like the after effects, because like there are after effects in the ocean after there's a hurricane. Duty. Oh, you guys. So the Disney cruise ship did not go anywhere. They just kept going around in a circle since we could not go back to port and like stay there, stay in one spot. But the Carnival cruise, I remember that the Carnival cruise ship, they left and we thought for sure that we were going to have to go and save them. Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Breaking news. Randy made out with a rat. News at 11. Top story. It's the top story for tonight at 11. But yeah, the Carnival cruise. I went on a Carnival cruise when I was 10 with my mom and dad and my sister. And now the Carnival cruise, like they don't take care of their ships like the Disney crew people take care of their ship. Like I'm wearing sweats, but earlier I was wearing jeans. I just oh, my clothing attire. I look like a bum. Look at my clothing attire. Oh, there's that. There's a pillow. Anyways, I had on jeans earlier. I just don't like the way my jeans fit me right now because I'm like I've lost weight, so they're big. And I don't really have a belt. I'll wear a belt, but it's really not my thing. But I am like I was on this yoga pant like trend, that bandwagon, but that ship sailed, so I want to go and get some jeans, but I want to get jeans that actually fit. Like the jeans that I have right now, they're like way too big. But I did wear jeans to work, but they're annoying because I'm always pulling them up. They don't stay. Do I have my tonsils still? Yes. Very random question, but yes, I do. That was very random. Do you have tonsils? Randy, do you have your tonsils? Oh my gosh, you guys are way too much tonight. I can't even. It's horror. But I have no idea where to go. My favorite store where I used to go and get jeans was Gordman's. We don't have a Gordman's anymore. So, and yeah. Yeah. I did. I spent like an hour and a half doing my hair. Well, jeans and my YMCA staff t-shirt and my pretty white New Balance tennis shoes. That's dressed up. Curiosity. There you go. Curious. There's nothing wrong with being curious. So that was my work attire, but yeah. But my hair did not turn out. Like seriously, it's flat. It did not stay. Like it just looks like I just took a ride on a motorcycle. Ah, so frustrating. But I think I know why that happened because I use this stuff in my hair and my hair is really fine and like soft, silky soft. I put this stuff in there and it probably weighed it down. So, lesson learned. So that's probably why. My hair is very finicky. But yeah, I really don't know where to go to get more jeans because I get mad like really your wig, Ron? Do you have a wig? Hi, Trevor. Happy Thursday, Trevor. Okay, so Ron, before I forget, oh, happy birthday, Trevor. How come I didn't know it was his birthday? How old are you today, Trevor? Oh, Ron, are you serious? Ron, you are full of it. Hi, Joey. Security is in the house. If only I could make him security, but I can't right now. Has a toupee. Does he really? That'd be hilarious. Okay, Ron. Actually, this probably could go to Bron and Joey now that Joey's in here. So oh my god. There's definitely something in the water tonight. So look at that. He's totally what a jokester. So at my work tonight with the little kids, everybody, all these little kids, like, were talking about um, talking about this Momo challenge. I don't know. Um, I'm sure Ron and Joey have heard about this. I'm sure everybody, if you watch the news, you've heard about this Momo challenge, okay? And it's absolutely disgusting. And it's makes my stomach turn and makes me feel sick when I think about it or talk about it. Yeah. Okay. So where like is this like if little kids hurt themselves or like this it's absolutely disgusting. I'm like totally peeved by it. Like it just it's bothering me. I don't know why it's bothering me so bad, but it's bothering me. I guess it's bothering me so bad because yeah, no kidding, Joey. Because when I have little 9 and 10-year-olds crying, like I mean literally like all out crying because they're scared that Momo is real, and then like you tell them it's fake and you get them to calm down and then they're not scared, and that takes forever, let me tell you. And then they come up to you and they start bawling their eyes out again because they're afraid that somebody is going to listen to Momo and hurt themselves and do something that they probably shouldn't do. Okay, so that just makes my heart break. Like all of this makes my heart absolutely just break into pieces because these little kids should not be exposed to this at this young age. It's absurd, okay? But it's called the Momo challenge, Ron. And it's this ugly statue that was I'm surprised. I bet it'll be if you watch the 10 o'clock news, I bet it'll be on the news, Ron. Because it's all over YouTube. And it's this ugly statue that they have looking in the mirror, and apparently who's ever playing this person, I think they should be put in jail. That's what I think. Because it's absolutely sickening. And they're yeah, exactly, Joey. But and then they like this person that's playing as this ugly Momo statue that apparently a Japanese artist made or sculpture. Um, they they make you believe that they know your family. Like they make the kids believe that they know your family and whatever, and they tell you if you don't do this, then I'm gonna kill your mom or like something mean like that. I mean like telling the kids to go get the sharpest knife in the kitchen and kill themselves, like it's horrendous. It's absolutely, it just makes me want to puke right now actually. But yeah, it just makes my stomach turn. Are you what? My first wife talked like that way to me? That is absolutely terrible, Randy. Absolutely terrible. But I yes, Joey. There's no way that that people like the law enforcement, I mean, I know they have better things to do with their lives, but this is just like this is bad. Oh, hi Red Lotus. Thank you for coming in. So I just wish that that person that made that and like started that whole thing or plays as Momo, like texting people and telling these kids what to do and getting inside their head. I wish they could lock them up or find them and like trace it back to the person because it's absolutely terrible. So, um, I just think that we need to be nice to everybody, especially I'm super protective of little kids now, like more than I was before. I was protective before, but now I'm super protective because I work at the Y. And I've always been super protective of my elderly folks. So I think everybody just needs to stop with this nonsense already. Because, well, it's just not cool. Yeah, it's sickening, is what it is. I wasn't too sure about it at first. Let me tell you. The fifth graders and, yeah, the fifth graders and their little attitudes and their nose up in the air because their parents got a Range Rover and a Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I wasn't a hit with the fifth graders at first. And the boys that are, the popular little basketball players, the jocks that starts in fifth grade now, apparently. News flash. They I I can. I mean, I would like to say that I'm pretty good at it, but sometimes they give me a run for my money though. The things that they say, I'm just baffled. Like I don't know what the parents are doing. I shouldn't say that, but I'm sorry. This boy said something today that I was just total like, oh my gosh, if you would have said that to me, whoo, I would have, nope, I don't play that. Sorry. It's just, they're testing their limits, because I'm fairly new. There's a couple other staff members that are fairly new, so they're just seeing what they can get away with, really, is what they're doing. They're just being kids, but I think you must admit babies are not fun and look weird. I cannot admit that, Randy. I'm sorry. If I were to say that, I would be lying to all of you right now cuz I raised my niece and nephew. I raised my niece and nephew for the first 5 years of their lives cuz my sister was not ready to be a mother, but so I like the baby stage. I like babies. I like babies. I don't like it when they give me a bunch of attitude though. That's something I can wait for. These fifth graders with all their attitude and sass. I could go without. I'm I would like to think so. Some days that's tested, Joey, but thank you. I think that's everybody though. Everybody gets tested though. And you get pushed to the edge some days. Because today at work, I don't know if there's a full moon in swing or what, but these kids were all out of whack. Whew, they were fighting like cats and dogs and crying, and there was something in the water. I don't know what it was. But we had like 80 kids today, I think. And then it was parent teacher conferences. So we had a lot of kids for a lot longer because the mom and dads go to conference before they come and get them. So we had quite a bit of kids for longer than the norm. No, I mean with the Momo challenge thing, that really bothered me. These cute little girls crying. I mean, third graders, you know, and then they're scared and then they're worried about other people getting hurt or other kids getting hurt, and that broke my heart. That really got me. I almost started crying with them, but other than that, I mean, they don't bother me. I mean, I work with Alzheimer's and dementia people. I get asked the same question 100 times. So the kids coming up and asking me the same question 100 times or asking me a stupid question every 5 minutes, it really does not faze me. It really does not bother me whatsoever. It is nice though to be able to send them home. That is nice. Because some of these boys, I don't know how their parents do it. I gotta give them kudos. Gotta give them kudos. But it was just emotionally draining, I guess. And then I had to do a lot of talking with the parents because these little girls are crying and they want to know why, and their kids are trying to explain this stupid Momo crap and they're not getting it, you know. Especially this cute little grandma comes in to pick up her granddaughter, and her granddaughter is just bawling her eyes out and trying to figure out what she's talking about. So I had to step in and talk to her. Yes, it has. And I just wish, like what Joey said. Well, that's absolutely terrible if the media started that. But whoever started it, they need to be put in jail. Because it's upsetting my little kids. And nobody upsets my little kids. Bye, Randy. Thank you for stopping in. Stay safe. Stay away from those rats. So this weekend, I work at the nursing home. And I'm not looking forward to it. I guess, yeah, what is everybody doing tonight? It's Thursday. Well, it's my Friday. 'Cause I don't have school tomorrow. So I don't have my Y job tomorrow. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I do my best. One day at a time. I've come a long way, though. I have to say. Anybody else going on vacation? Yeah, that's why I go in your broadcast all the time, Rod. Anybody else planning a vacation? Anything fun? Anything? Are you serious? That would be so awesome. Have you been there before, or is that your first time? Nice. Nice. I want to go to the Virgin Islands. I mean, we're going to Vegas this year, but someday. Yeah, no kidding. Red Lotus wants to go run. Yeah, right. That's not how it works. Good try, though. I really want to go to Ireland. Ireland would be so cool. You know, I had I passed up a lot of really good missions trips when I was in high school. You know, I could have gotten to go to Ireland in high school. But I didn't even bite at it. Shame, shame. Or wait, was it Ireland or was it Scotland? It might have been Scotland. Okay. Any last words? But I'm not sure. Perfect. Yeah, no kidding. But it's not even half as bad as Periscope. Periscope, when I was on there, it was not good. Yeah, at my Y job, it's second through fifth graders. No, because we have different sites. So I'm actually at like elementary school. So we have second, third, fourth, and fifth. The second, third, and fourth graders are fun. The fifth graders are on a whole nother level. I mean, you can get after the second and third graders. You can scold them, you know, and really put them in their place. And they don't like to get yelled at. They cry, you know, and then that kind of fixes it. But those fifth graders, they're hard to break sometimes. But I would like to go to a different site where they're all little kids and there's no like homework time or anything like that. Yeah, it is. It is. It's tough. But yeah, I prefer the little ones. But you know, they kind of grow on you. You know, if they don't give you attitude or give you a hard time, you know there's something wrong. Because you kind of look for it, you know. That's how I'm getting now. Like I kind of go in there looking for a smart remark or for them to want to have the last word. So, yeah, kind of get used to it. But I would like to work with the little ones. Thank you for stopping in, Red Lotus, and everybody else. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. Have a great night, Red Lotus, by the way. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna get going myself. And it was wonderful for all of you to come in here. Thank you for sharing, Ron. Ooh, yay. Okay. So thank you for sharing, Ron. Thank you to everybody for stopping in. It was so nice. And I will see you when you go live, Ron. I will be there. Be there or be square. All right. Happy Thursday. Nice, Trevor. Happy Thursday. I'll be back someday over the rainbow.